listen, I don't know who need to hear this message, but stop thinking about the what if. Stop thinking about what if it's something that you really want to do, if it's something that you really want to go after, stop thinking about what if. Stop thinking about the worst possible outcomes, all the negatives, all the, oh, what if this happened? Well, what if this? No, think about the positive. If you're going to say what if, think about the positive. What if I succeed? What if God shows up and shows out in a mighty way? What if I get in this situation and my life just completely blow up? What if? Just think about the what if on a positive note. Stop thinking about the worst possible outcome, because when you focus on the negative, when you focus on the bad, guess what's gonna happen? The bad gonna happen. Stop focusing on the negative and focus on the positive. This is a faith walk, okay? You can't walk by faith and be thinking about, oh, well, what if this here? What if this? What if? No. Let go of the limiting beliefs. Let go of the negative doubts and the worries that you have created in your mind. Let go of all that and start thinking about the positive outcomes. Think about what would happen if I take this next step. What positive, what good could come out of this? What's the good that could come out of it? And write it down. Write it in your journal. Write all the positive what ifs. That's what I had to do. All the positive what ifs in your journal, and start moving off of those positives. Just start moving, start believing it, and start speaking it over yourself. Start speaking it. What if I'm successful? What if I could do what everybody else said I couldn't do? What if I go do this thing and I be successful at it? I succeed at it. I become a millionaire from it. What if I create generational wealth from this thing? What if I could quit my 9-to-5 job from this thing? What if this thing completely just takes over and changes my life for the better? And then start walking in it. It is going to change your life for the better. It is. You are going to be successful from it. It is going to be something that works out for you. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. God is going to blow your mind. Like, you got to speak it over yourself. Stop speaking the negative. Faith and fear, the thing that you're believing in when you walk by faith, it doesn't exist yet. The thing that you're believing in when you're walking in fear, it doesn't exist yet. But whatever you choose to focus on and put your energy towards, that's what comes to pass. That's what happens. But you got to be willing to say, okay, I'm gonna think about the positive outcome. I'm gonna think big. I'm gonna think bigger. I'm gonna think something new, something that, am I supposed to turn right here? It's telling me to turn right here. Why's it telling me to turn? I guess. But think about the positive outcome of it. Think about, I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna be successful at it. I'm finna do it. I'm scared. I'm stepping into the unknown. I don't know what's finna happen. I don't know what to do. But I'm gonna just trust God in the process. Okay, I'm gonna trust God. God been leading me to do this thing. Okay, let me take this step. When I take that step, God is going to lead me to my next step. But fear is falling back in comfort, falling back to what's comfortable, what's familiar to you. And so those negative thoughts, think about those thoughts that what if this happened? Oh man, what if this happened? Think about whether that's leading you towards the unknown and uncomfort, or whether it's keeping you stagnant. Is it keeping you in comfort and familiarity? Think about it that way, and you'll understand faith versus fear, comfort versus uncomfort. Like, you got to get uncomfortable in order for something to happen for you, in order for growth to happen, in order for elevation to happen, in order for you to level up, in order for you to learn something new, experience new things. Like, you got to do something new. And I made another video a few days ago talking about I've never been this way, but I made another a video the other day talking about that God is gonna show up. Like, he's gonna, if he did it before, he gonna do it again. Think about the last time when he did it. The last time you tried that thing, how God showed up. you may have made a wrong step and went back to comfort, went back to familiarity. But think about how he showed up. Think about how he showed up. Now he gonna do it again if you just trust and believe that the best is gonna happen. The best is in store for you. Everything is gonna work out for you. Like, think about that. That's what I had to get in my mind. Like, girl, you thinking about the worst possible outcome. What if you win? What if you successful? What if you help somebody? What if you become a millionaire? What if you able to quit your job? What if God show up and show out in a way that you ain't never seen before? Because he done did it before, so he'll do it again. What if you gonna say what if, make sure you positive about it. Make sure you saying, what if this thing blow up? What if? Because that's all it is. Like, that fear is holding you back from taking the step that's gonna propel your life forward. That fear is holding you back from doing the thing that's gonna change your life. That's what's happening when you start thinking negative. When you thinking them negative thoughts and you having them negative doubts, those negative what ifs, is holding you back from moving forward. It's limiting you. It's keeping you comfortable and stagnant. But when you say what if on a positive note, guess what? Now you're gonna start taking them steps forward. Now you're gonna start doing the thing that God been wanting you to do. The thing that's gonna change your life, the thing that's gonna change your finances, the thing that's gonna set you free, the thing that's gonna help you break generational curses. So what if? What if I'm successful at this thing? What if my life is about to change for the better and all it took was me taking this one step? I don't know what God is about to do in my life. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. But guess what? I'm still going to take this step because I trust God. I'm trusting him. I don't have no limited expectations of God. Nope. I'm expecting him to show up and show out. But there's no specific expectation. I don't know how he's going to do it. But I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to take this step anyway. What can you lose? You only have something to gain. You only have everything to gain when you take the step into the unknown. You learn something, okay? You experience something new. You feel what it feels like to be in the unknown and be uncomfortable in the unfamiliar place. And so that's gonna keep pushing you forward, keep propelling you forward. You're gonna keep wanting to do it. The higher you go, you ain't gonna wanna go back. You're gonna wanna keep going forward. You're gonna wanna keep going forward. When you take a step forward, you're not gonna wanna go back to what's comfortable. When you get uncomfortable, you're gonna say, okay, let me do it again. When you get uncomfortable and you trust God, you're gonna say, okay, let me keep trusting God. God is testing your faith in this season. I don't know who need to hear this, but God is testing your faith. He wants you to trust him more. He wants you to move when he says move. You don't need all them extra confirmations. You don't need all that. Just trust him and believe that he's gonna show up and show out. That next step is gonna propel you forward. That next step gonna move that needle forward in your life and move you closer to your goals. So what if? What if you took a chance on yourself? Stop thinking about the worst case scenario. Like, when you dwelling on that, you giving energy to that, and that's what happens. Wherever your attention goes, your energy is gonna flow. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So focus on the positive. Focus on the good. Focus on the best possible outcome. Focus on that. Envision it, okay, and speak it over yourself every single day and do the thing. And the enemy gonna try to come and pull you back and remind you of you maybe failed at it last time, or you maybe did something that God didn't tell you to do and it caused you to fail or go backwards. But this time you need to trust God and go all in with God. And you can't fail. You can't mess this up. As long as you trust God, you can't mess it up. You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. And the way that we please God is by faith. So believe and trust the best. Trust for the best. Like, believe for the best. And know that the best is about to happen. God finna do something big in your life, and you gotta keep taking the necessary steps forward. It ain't gonna look like how everybody else's life look. It ain't gonna look like that. And so, what if you're successful at this thing? Alright, so that's all I want to say. I don't know who this message is for, but I just want to put that out there. I love you.